Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're just joining for the first time, welcome in. So I'm back with another deck review. If you've watched any of my previous walkthroughs, reviews, what have you, you will have heard me mention the RWS Panorama deck by Destiny, or aka Shuffle Tarot. So this is a deck I have wanted for so long, and lately I have been spoiling myself, so here it is. So we are going to, it's a little bit, they packaged these decks very well, by the way. They were in like eggshell wrap and all that, but I took all that off. Now let's take off this. So this is now my third deck of theirs. I would have many more, but their shipping is absolutely outrageous, which is understandable with what's going on, but 25 bucks I think it is for shipping. And yeah, no, I could buy a whole nother deck for that. So I'm very picky and choosy when it comes to their decks. There's one more I want to get, but I don't know. So anyways, this is the RWS Panorama. This is such a cool deck from what I've seen. The walkthroughs I've seen on Simon's channel. Thank you, Simon, over at the Hermit's Cave. So it comes in a very nice, sturdy box. Here's the back. Now, be very careful with this. If you are someone who is interested in this deck, I wouldn't go to eBay. Or anywhere else other than them, because they're selling a lot of knockoffs of these. Let's open it up and explore it together. I purchased directly from them, so as you can see, I've got the certificate of authenticity here. And there's the inside of the box. We have the roses and lilies. So we have first edition, Kickstarter edition, copy number 989. So you want that little certificate. Then you always get some extra cards to protect the deck, or whatever you so choose to do with them. I'm sure we have them on the bottom. Yes. Thanks for all your support. And also, you can find them on Amazon too, this deck, and it's a knockoff. The edges will be all gilded and stuff, and obviously the legit version is not gilded. So we're going to zoom in. Okay, so here we are. We're going to just go ahead and flip through and look at the amazingness in this. But first, let me grab one thing. Okay, so I grabbed a standard tarot deck. Actually, one of their other decks from them, the Retina, just to, I want to compare some things just off the first three cards. So here's our Fool card. Down here you get the Fool with a number. And obviously, you get the Fool imagery here. Now, normally we would see this, right? So yes, the images are smaller, but look at how much more you're going to see in the cards. And their wide angle version is so good. And that's the one I really want to get to. Here's our Magician, and as you can see, there's so much more to explore. You got the little birdhouse, but in the wide angle version, you've got even more coming down this way. It's amazing how they imagine what it could look like. So see, here's original. And then you're getting all this to explore. And again, the High Priestess. Usually we have this. And you can see the water behind the temples. But here, you've got an owl, you've got candles. Over here, there's more candles. There's so much more to go on. The Empress. The Emperor. No guidebook with these decks. The Lovers. This is a card I don't absolutely love. I pictured it different. I would have rather have seen, you know, not kind of on a planet, but Venus, you know. So I think that's where they came up with that. The Chariot. Strength. And over here she has cubs. No wonder why it was such a job to tame her, right? Now, I will say that this extra stuff is what I believe the company envisions what could be on the rest of the cards. I don't think this is factual or anything, but it's certainly very interesting. Here's our Hermit. The Star is up here. The Wheel of Fortune. And it gets good. The minors are really good. Really good. And like this, the Justice card. It's almost as if they're in like a courtroom, right? I mean, there's so much to go on with this deck. I love this Hangman. And the Death card. Temperance. So obviously, yes, they are landscape. That doesn't bother me. Not a bit. Here's the Devil. The Tower. The Star. So normally it would be like this. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. Then we go into the Wands. And here we actually see the face of the one whose hand we always see. The Two of Wands. You can see a village over here. Looks like there's a structure over here, a building of some sort. You get to see the birds in the sky. The Three of Wands. Over here we have a horse and carriage. Over here it looks to be like a lighthouse or whatever those things are where they work near the sea. The Four of Wands. So instead of just that tiny little home, we got that big castle and a village, and there's more people over here. The Five of Wands. We have our 5, and then we have a couple more over here. Are they rooting them on? Are they trying to negotiate? Are they trying to split up all the crazy hecticness? The Six of Wands is very interesting. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, pretty much how we see it, but I think in the wide angle, there's more to see down here. The only thing with the wide angle is, I would have to say, by judging by watching previous videos, the cards are about that big, so they're really large. So I'm debating on how I would shuffle those. And this is very interesting, the Eight of Wands. Now in the bigger deck, you see more of this balloon. I love this, the Nine of Wands. Normally we're just seeing this, and I've always pictured them like this card to be like out in just a dry landscape, but here we are with fences, and so cool. The Ten of Wands. The Page. The Knight. I love this. When I first seen this card on Simon's video, this gave me a whole new perspective on the Knight of Wands. This snake. I always wondered why this horse was rearing up. And the creator obviously thinks it's because of this snake. Almost like you're rushing in way too fast. Something's gonna stop you. The Queen. I love the little cat. Cardstock is lovely, by the way. This is a deck that's still very much available. Here's our King. Lots more to see here. Our Ace of Cups. I love it. And I could be wrong, but I feel like with the wide angle version, I think you see the whole face. I know you do see a lot more, and if you want to check those out on Simon's channel, he has them all. Two of Cups. You see this whole village here, but kind of, I don't know, it's almost as if they're giants, but not. I think they are the main focus, and then you have the rest to go on. Three of Cups. You can really see the cornucopia in this card. All the things. The colors are very nice. It's a matte finish with a very slight little sheen on it. Four of Cups. The Five of Cups. The Six. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at how much more there is to see. The little bench over there. The big tree. The Seven of Cups. Little cherub up on the cloud. Eight of Cups. Look at the boat. It's almost like he is landing off of the boat, and then decides to walk away. The Nine of Cups. And the 10. You've got two little kitties here, snuggled up. Little, what looks to be a picnic basket, some picnic tables. And everything's just fine and dandy. Page of Cups. It's almost in, we've got a luggage bag. It looks like he's just getting off of this ship. And this is like a waiting dock or whatever. It's almost like he's waiting for someone to meet him there. And so that he can offer them. It's almost, this looks very much like a marriage like proposal or a commitment proposal. Now on the wide angle you're seeing a lot more. I don't remember exactly what, but I really am thinking about hitting the purchase button for that deck, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see how I like this one first, because that one is a little more expensive. So, and I never get sent decks. I always, every deck I review, I pay for with my own money. It would be nice to receive a deck on my doorstep, but I'm not sure how that goes. I'm not sure how folks get that lucky. And here's our Queen of Wands. I love all the waters and the water flowing. And you get the little family of ducks over here. The King of Wands. You get a ship, a fish, some dolphins, and of course this lighthouse there where the waves are really crashing up on it. And then we go into the swords. Here's our ace. And again, you're getting to see a little more of who's behind that hand. The Two of Swords. I love it. Very traditional. You're just getting a little extra landscape there. The Three of Swords. The Four of Swords. Okay, had to pause a minute. Hubby and Joelle were coming in from the doctors. Here is the Five of Swords. We have the boats over here. A little dock. Six of Swords. You can definitely see the rough waters and then the smooth sailing into the sunset, the palm trees. Seven of Swords. Very cool. It's almost like a carnival scene. Or this person's at a community event and they try to pull some shit, right? Eight of Swords. The Nine of Swords. This card is so cool. I love this. You can see the amour in the walls. And Ten of Swords. And the Page. You get this little like target practice thing here, and there's some swords on the ground. That's interesting, right? No books with these decks, so again, you got to figure it out. The Knight of Swords shows two horses, three horses, 1, 2, 3. So it's almost like, who's gonna win? Crossing the finish line. The Queen of Swords. Look at her go with the wolves. The King. We've got a horse there. We've got some skeleton bones. I love this card. It's just so open. The Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Juggling, juggling, juggling. Trying to keep things in balance. steady moving. The Three of Pentacles. This one's really interesting too. Gotta turn my fan back on. I don't know what it is with the hot flashes are so bad. I just spoke with my doctor this morning and he ordered lab work, so I have to go tomorrow morning and have that done to find out what the heck's going on. Because I've got a ton of health issues too, but things seem to be getting worse, so interesting how you've got the other person over here. You've got the three that we normally see, but then there's another side of the building or place over here. That's so cool. Oh, and then over here. Very cool. The 4, the 5, you're seeing more windows and another side of another angle of the building. 6 of Pentacles, you've got these chariots around. Looks to be like a dog. The 7. Very, very cool. And the 8, you actually get to see inside the little shed or the workshop here. This is a beautiful card. The 9 of Pentacles. It's beautiful anyways, but then you get all this extra to see. Obviously this, to me, I would say is her home. Here's her garden or her crops. She comes through the gate to enjoy her fulfillments and achievements in her garden. The 10. How interesting is that? With the staircase leading up. The plant on the stand. The page. Got some hares or rabbits there. The knight. The queen. It's gorgeous. Look at everything. And the king. Let's shuffle them. Well, first let's zoom out. We'll shuffle them. We'll lay a couple out and see how they look. Okay, and we're back. So they do have a little bit of a warp to them, which is okay. I can definitely get that out. Oh, you can definitely get jumpers. Get a good shuffle. They shuffle very well, and a couple of those will take that curve off. They seem to have bounced right back. Alright, so let's see. Trying to figure out how I would lay these down like this. And that's what they look like laid out. Or you could do just a 3. And then maybe put 2 over here on the sides. The possibilities are endless. So thank you for joining me for this review of the RWS Panorama Tarot. Take care, and until the next one, be blessed.